Today is pretty slow. It's been pouring rain since last night actually, so I don't plan on going anywhere either. So it's just a cozy day. I put on my sweatshirt. I am a content strategist for a marketing and advertising agency. I work from home, and I've been at this particular company for 2 years, but I've been working from home for 3 years. The pandemic was 2020, so yeah, for about 3 years, going on 4. Most of our clients are in the personal finance and insurance realm. Some people may think that I'm a content strategist for social media, and I'm not. I provide content strategy for any of the website content products that our clients may sell, any of their blog or article content, things like that. I do a little bit of UX writing, a lot of topic ideation, creating briefs. I manage a team of freelance writers as well. I do a ton of editing, almost anything that has to do with written content, the written word. That's what I do. I've been in this field of work for a very long time, and I can get more into my journey when it comes to work. If you'd like, let me know in the comments if you want to see more of that. I took a bit of a break, so I'm gonna just hop on and check a few emails and my team's messages and see if I have anything going on. Like I said, it's pretty slow today. It's Friday. I'll probably look at some trainings. I may do editing, and also my job is actually flexible, so I don't have to work a certain time frame, if that makes sense. I know some people that work from home have to work from 8 to 5, and they have to be online during certain times, and they're really strict about it. My company is not like that at all. I can take a break and read a book. I can go make a snack, use the bathroom. I don't feel like I'm on a ball and chain when it comes to my job, so that's always a great plus. I love the flexibility of being able to work from home. I'm not going back to an office anytime soon, that's for sure. Let me check my team's messages, see what's going on. And I'm gonna put my blue light glasses on actually. It's better. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's go make a snack. I'm gonna do an apple and peanut butter, and I'm gonna use this veggie wash or fruit and veggie wash that I got from Trader Joe's. I had to bring my plants in because of the weather. It's getting pretty cold, and it's windy, and it's raining, and I just don't want them to topple over. And that one right there, that monstera, is very sensitive, so that's why they're in here. But they're typically out on the balcony. So, all right, let's go make some coffee. This creamer is so good. The caramel apple crumble, I got it from Target. It's the only place I've been able to see it. Well, to find it, I'm gonna have to stock up because these limited edition ones never stay for very long. So I've been giving myself grace and just accepting the fact that not everyone's journey, not everybody's walk with Christ looks the same. And it's okay to spend time with God in your own way. And what I mean by that is it may not be waking up at 3-4 o'clock in the praying for hours and hours on end while everyone's asleep, but it can be in the form of maybe I'm gonna read my Bible on my lunch break, or listening to a Christian podcast or a sermon on YouTube, or maybe hopping on a virtual Bible study. There's so many different ways that we can connect with God. We can connect with God's word. There are times when maybe I don't have the time to sit down and actually read the word. Just like I listen to Audible and listen to my books, I listen to the Bible app and put it on the audio version. And so I might be brushing my teeth in the morning or putting my makeup on for a meeting. There's so many different ways that we can experience God. And so I just wanted to bring that up here in the video because from the people that I follow or videos that are suggested to me, I've seen so many like, this is how I read my Bible, or this is how I spend time with God. And I don't want anybody to feel like that's how you have to. And God is present all around. He is there for us. Whenever and wherever, he's always available and he's waiting for us. I'm bigger on not putting all my eggs into this basket of this one time in the morning or this one time at bedtime where you're reading your word, but taking God with us everywhere we go, taking Christ with you everywhere you go, and just it's like choosing your options, right? If you decide on a healthier lifestyle, you're going to swap out certain things and insert those healthier options. Instead of eating a chocolate chip cookie, I may eat an apple and peanut butter. When it comes to my walk, it's swapping out those things. Okay, what things are affecting me? What is becoming a distraction? And okay, instead of social media, I'm gonna crack open my Bible. Instead of, gossiping with a friend, I'm going to talk to God about it. Anyway, I was just saying to say that I decided to take a break. I was gonna make a coffee and hop on my phone and scroll for a minute, but I decided to sit down and actually read. So this is the Bible that I use. It is the NLT Illustrated Study Bible. I've had this for quite a few years now. As you can see, lots of sticky notes. But I do want to share from what I read yesterday. I've been reading in 1 Kings. I worked my way through 1 and 2 Samuel, and now I'm working my way through 1 Kings. And I just want to read like some of the notes that I pulled up before I get into today's study. So basically, I was reading in 1 Kings chapter 13, and it was talking about King Jeroboam. And God sent a prophet to him to basically kind of warn him about what he was doing and how he was sinning against God, how he was being disobedient. He was serving other gods, and his people were serving other gods. They were worshiping other idols, sacrificing to them, like the whole nine. Okay. And so the prophet, he came to him, and he basically denounced the false altar, and he said that it would all be destroyed, that God would destroy it. And so Jeroboam was like, what is this man talking about? Like, he told his guards to seize the prophet. God had him like stuck in that position. However he was stuck, like seize him. He had him stuck right there. And he was just frozen. He could not move his hand. And so what stuck out to me when I was reading that, after that happened, Jeroboam asked the prophet, he said, please ask God to restore my hand. And God restored his hand. He showed him mercy. So what I wrote down, the king didn't ask God to restore his hand directly. This shows the disconnect that he had with God, or rather that he created himself. God was always there, but he chose to distance himself from him. And then I said, God restored it even though he disobeyed God and sinned greatly against him. God showed him that he was displeased, but he still showed him mercy. So that like really stuck out to me yesterday, and I just sat on that. I read the entire chapter, but it was just that section in the beginning that I was just like, okay, I need to take my notes on. Even bringing up what I talked about just now about like finding time with God, right? And how we can replace our time with God with other things that can be idols, whether it's social media or another person or ourselves. We can get to a place where we're not spending that time with him, but he still shows us grace. He still shows us mercy. He still provides for us. He still wakes us up every day. He still puts breath in our bodies, right? And we are the ones who create that disconnect. So it's the fact that God was listening to Jeroboam in that moment, and he showed him mercy. He still restored his hand, but he also showed him like, I'm not pleased with you right now. But I don't know, that really stuck to me. So I definitely want to keep studying in this area. One thing I will say, I've read Kings, I've read the Old Testament, not the entire Old Testament, but I've read a lot of these major stories in the Old Testament years ago. But reading them now, I get a different type of understanding, and I love to be able to pull that from my reading and be able to take my notes and write down. I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. I thought it was very powerful. I definitely received a word from it, and I'm excited to dig into the next chapter. Thanks so much for taking the time out to watch this video. I really enjoyed taking you along with me. I will see you guys later in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.